What's up, guys? Welcome to Lockdown. So let's talk about Conor motherfucking McGregor, the Irish cannon. I know he's the notorious one. So, if you don't know who Conor McGregor is, Conor McGregor is a 26-year-old featherweight who just knocked out Diego Brandao. And Conor McGregor came last year in the UFC. No one knew who the fuck this guy was. His record was 12-2. In the UFC. His only two losses are by submission. And Conor McGregor went on the Emery Hour and he started talking mad shit. Mad shit. How he's saying he was going to be a champion. How he's going to make the UFC come to Ireland. And do all this crazy shit. And it came fucking true. The UFC went back to Dublin, Ireland. Crazy. Because Dana White went to a college. And all these guys said, you got to get Conor McGregor. Conor fucking McGregor. He's the best. Conor McGregor was going on a rant, and people were like, who is this guy? He's talking a lot of shit. He's saying he's the best in the world. He's going to be pound for pound. He's going to kick the shit out of Jose out. He's going to do all this stuff. As far as fighting against Marcus Brimage is a bad motherfucker. Don't let me get strong. Marcus Brimage played football, and he's more of a striker. He didn't grow up doing this, But he doesn't have good jiu-jitsu or good wrestling. We saw that on The Ultimate Fighter, okay? And he knocked out Marcus Bridge fantastically. That was the fight versus Alexander Gustafsson was supposed to fight Gegard Mousasi, but Alexander Gustafsson had to pull out because he had a cut on his eye. Okay, Conor McGregor was like, "Holy shit, who the hell is this guy?" And people were like, "Wow." So wearing the three-piece suit, he was in Vegas with Dana White, riding a fucking Ferrari, doing all this shit, talking about how he's gonna bang Misha Tate and Ronda Rousey at the same time, talking all this crap, saying like how these guys don't even stack to him, and he's running his mouth one wide. And they say they're gonna bring this guy to America to fight in Boston, where there's a whole bunch of Irish people. Boston's an Irish place, and they do the fight. Max Holloway's a bad motherfucker, and he's only 22 years old, man. He's a baby. He's a dangerous fucking cat, Max Holloway. Nasty striker. He's working on his jiu-jitsu and wrestling, but then again, he doesn't have those two things. He's a great striker. I like Max Holloway's fight. It was bullshit he lost that fight to Bermudez. Those judges are fucking retarded. He won. He only has two losses, really, okay? Conor McGregor and Dustin Poirier. That is it. Okay? Anyway, Conor McGregor comes out. They turn the lights off on Conor McGregor on the basically, premium fights. This is not prime time. This is not, pay-per-view. They're like, who the fuck is this cocksucker coming? And comes out, and people are going bananas when this guy comes down. And he fucking wheel kicks, hook kicks. Max, he's beating the shit out of Max Holloway. Max Holloway's face is like busted. Conor McGregor takes him down because his knee collapses. Basically, he teared his, knee apart, like he tore his meniscus or ACL in his knee, and he won the fight. He was disappointed, but his knee was jacked up. So, it was like, damn, Conor McGregor looks nasty. He had to get surgery. So Conor McGregor, I think, was out 6 or 8 months. But he was still talking mad shit. He was calling like Chad Mendes a bodybuilder. He was calling Dustin Poirier scared. He was saying Nick Lentz is scared. He's saying Club Sonson scared. He's saying all these guys are scared. He's like, no one wants to fight him. So, the guy that calls him out is Cole Miller. Now, Cole Miller, a lot of people give him shit, okay? I know they were supposed to fight, but let's talk about Cole Miller. Cole Miller, these are the only people left from BJ Penn versus Pro Scissors. Joe Lozon, Nate Diaz, Cole Miller, Greg Maynard. Four fucking people. Mangorbian got cut by the UFC. 4 fucking people. Cole Miller's been lasting that long, man. That's fucking crazy. His biggest win was Ross Pearson, where he choked him out. He beat George Gazelle when he was a fucking blue belt. George Gazelle was a black belt from Brazil. You gotta be kidding me. Cole Miller's dangerous, dude. He always represents BJJ, man. That guy's a jiu-jitsu guy. Joe Lozon even talks about it. He's a nasty fool, man. He can fuck you up on the ground, dude. He's long and lanky, 6'1", and he fights at 145. I know a lot of people don't like Cole Miller, but you gotta give him respect, dude. Conor McGregor, I'm gonna get to it. We don't know how good he's on the ground. Yeah, I know Diego Brandao put him he was on guard, but Derek Montero's a top gamer. He's a mounter. He's not a bottom player. He doesn't play rubber guard. He doesn't play half guard. He doesn't have nasty, triangles or umaplatas. He's not wrist locking. He's not getting Darce chokes. He doesn't do that for stuff from the bottom. You know, and Conor McGregor stayed out of damage, because he wanted to get on top. Now, is Derek Mandel got on top of Conor McGregor? We're going to see that. We still don't know how good Conor McGregor's wrestling is. We still don't know how good his jiu-jitsu is. Chad Mendes is a scary motherfucker, dude. Chad Mendes gets on top of you. That's a strong man, and he can pound your face into ground beef. But anyway, Cole Miller is actually a very dangerous matchup for Conor McGregor. I know people are drinking the Kool-Aid, but don't drink so fast, okay? To be honest, Conor McGregor should beat all those guys, okay? He hasn't fought a really guy that is really well-rounded. He fought mostly all strikers. Diego Mandel is black belt jiu-jitsu, but he usually gasses his tank out. I love Diego Mandel, but the sad thing to say about none of those guys are gonna be champions. None of those three guys will ever be champions, and I like them. I like them all as fighters, but they're not champions. They're gonna be tough guys, to basically test people. That's what they're gonna be. There's nothing wrong with being like that, but Cole Miller he would establish jab and call Conor or something, or take him down, or even pull guard, and he submitted Conor McGregor, no one will be talking anything about Conor McGregor. But Conor McGregor won. Conor McGregor has a nation on his back. Conor McGregor has Irish people on his back. Conor McGregor is making his fucking stats so rising. Dana White loves this shit because Dana White's Irish, dude. He wants this guy to be fucking good. He wants Irish. Irish want to do Irish. They want to see Conor McGregor. Do I think Conor McGregor will be world champion? No, he won't. Can he beat Cub Swanson? Fuck no. Jeremy Stevens is dangerous. Okay, you got fucking Chad Mendes. You got fucking Dustin Poirier, which he's faced. I'm gonna break that fight down on this video too. Anyway. Is Conor McGregor loses, the hype goes nowhere. That fight against Conor McGregor and Dustin Poirier is going to be nasty. Dustin Poirier is very fucking dangerous. Let me tell you, he's heavy-handed. He's tough as shit, okay? He's a brown belt. I'm pretty sure he's a brown belt because I remember on Fightville he was a purple belt already, so I'm pretty sure he's a brown belt. Ever since he left the Gladiator Academy, where he trained with his original trainer, Tim McRae, and went to American Top Team, he's looked phenomenal. His only loss was against Club Swanson. He took that fight on 2 weeks' notice, and you can't take Club Swanson on 2 weeks' notice, dude. Because you take Club Swanson on 2 weeks' notice, you're gonna lose, and he lost by decision. It's not like he got out wrestled in that. But anyway, Dustin Poirier is dangerous. He's heavy-handed. He has wrestling, and he has jiu-jitsu. Conor McGregor gets tagged by Dustin Poirier. Dustin Poirier can knock you out. Now, does Dustin Poirier move a lot on his feet? Not really. The Korean Zombie, beat the hell out of Dustin Poirier. But Dustin Poirier was 23 years old when he fought the Korean Zombie. Don't even forget about Korean Zombie. And then you got motherfucking Frankie Edgar. Come on, man. You got those savages at 145. Those guys are still animals. And Conor McGregor hasn't broke that list. Okay, does he deserve to be in the top 10? I don't know. There's a lot of scary motherfuckers at 145. And don't forget Anthony Pettis could drop down. But Conor McGregor has a lot of hype around him. I'm still questioning about Conor McGregor's jiu-jitsu and his wrestling. We haven't seen Conor McGregor put on his back. Now, when Conor McGregor stands and he can knock you the fuck out, he's good. Conor McGregor is good on top game. But when he's on bottom, that's going to be a question. Can he get off? Can he take a Frankie Edgar off him? Frankie Edgar is quick. You're going to tell me Conor McGregor is quicker than Frankie Edgar? I don't think so. Frankie Edgar moves and moves. So, I'm very interested to see this fight with Conor McGregor and Dustin Poirier. It's going to be a very interesting fight. And maybe Conor McGregor beats Dustin Poirier, give him Frankie Edgar. Don't forget Charles Oliveira. There's so many animals at 145. But, am I drinking the green Kool-Aid? No, I'm not drinking it yet. I gotta see it. Do I like Conor McGregor? Yeah, he talks a lot of shit. That's good, man. Who doesn't like guys that talk shit? But you gotta back it up, man. when you fight these animals and you get the shit beat out of you, people are gonna give you shit. So many people right now are on Conor McGregor's dick. Okay? And the question is, can he keep this? Now just remember, every time you fight, it could be a different fight. As Conor McGregor loses, they'd be like, well, he's not that good. He only fought guys with bums. People are like that. So I'm still interested to see what Conor McGregor, how high he gets in the UFC. Do I think he's going to beat Dustin Poirier? Well, my man Poirier. This is the diamond. It's going to win that fight. I'm going with Poirier. I'm making the fucking call right now. I'm going with Dustin Diamond Poirier, and I think he's going to finish him by fucking submission. See you guys next time.